thank you so much for watching this video and for spending some time with me today. My name is Celia Alves and I'm going to explain today how you can use Power Query to look into a folder and bring the data only from the most recent file existing in that folder into an Excel spreadsheet. Of course, if you like this tip, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and also click the bell so that you are notified every time a new video is released. For this video today, I'm going to use the same file that I already built on my previous video and build other things on top of that. I will leave the video link in the video description below. In that video, we built this query that goes to a certain file and brings in this list in a column of different product codes. I'm going to show you. In this folder we have this product details file from where that data is being pulled out. Now what happens is that I have this folder, monthly sales reports, where I have a new file every month. All the files have the same structure, and what I want is to be able to bring in the information in that file. I will show you what the content is. It is just product codes and quantities sold. I just want to bring these numbers to the corresponding product code in the other file. So I'll close this file here. I want to bring the quantities to the side of the corresponding code here. The ones that didn't have any sales will remain empty. So for that, we will build a new query. We can go to Data, Get Data, from File, from Folder. And remember that I want to do this every month, and I just want the data of the last file that was saved into that folder to be brought here. So look for the file. I have it here on my desktop and it's in this folder. And now Power Query lets me know the information about what is inside that folder. I will use the column, so we will go Edit first. And now we will use this information to get what we want. We can use the column date modified or date created, whatever suits best your case. In this case, I'm going to use the column date modified. These two files have the same date but have different times. And I'm going to tell Power Query, come here and sort these in the descending way, so put the most recent file at the top. And now we are going to say keep all the rows or remove all the rows and keep just the top one. So keep top rows, and it asks me how many rows. I'll say just one, please. And here content now is when I'm going to expand and see what the content is inside that file. So there's only one sheet there in each one of those files. So I'll select the sheet and I'll say, okay, bring me that sheet here, please. And now from this table, I don't need the source name. I just need the products and the quantities. So I can remove this column that is selected here. And now, of course, I can give a name. I will give a special name. I will say B2, and I will explain why B2. Okay. So now we can close and load. I can just close and load, it will put me this new table on a separate sheet. Okay, so now we have our query here. I'm going to also rename this query here to follow a certain logics, and that logic is that Power Query updates the different queries in alphabetical order. And I'm creating a system here so that the next time when I have different queries built in here, I have them being updated in the correct order. The next video will use these two queries as well, and you will understand better what I'm building here with this system. Okay, so now we have this sheet here that has the monthly report. We could rename the sheet monthly report. And I have this sheet here that has all product codes. And what I want now is to have a combination of these two queries where on the side I have the corresponding quantities sold this month. So to do that, we will have to create a new query. Come here, combine queries, merge. And I will say we have product details first, and then we have monthly report, sales report, and I want to match this column with this one. And I want to make a left outer, so all of the first one, I want them to be there, and put the matching values on the side whenever they exist. Okay. And now we need to expand this table. And from that table that has product code and the quantity, I just want the quantities because the product codes are already there on the left column. Okay, and that's it. So we can just close and load. We could do close and load too and choose where we want it. Because I want the table here, I just go close and load and let Power Query just open a new sheet and put things there. I'll call this month sales, and this report here, I forgot to name it, so we can rename it now, and I will call it C1 month sales. Okay, so let's compare if everything is correct now. Let's open our most current file, which is this one from March, and let's see if our quantities match what we received here. So 101, 63, 80, 189, 65, 110, and the codes are A1, A3, V1, C2, C3, and D1. So everything is perfect. So let's do another test now. What if I bring a new file here? I have a separate one prepared here for the month of April. Let's see what the content is in this file. To make it even easier for us, let's pretend this is just so that we can even check this faster. Let's delete this content and let's say the quantities were 1, 2, 3. That's it. A1, A2, A3. Let's save the file and let's go to the query that we just built, and we can here or there on top of the table choose right click and then choose refresh. There we have. We have all the codes because I wanted it to be like that, but just the quantities that appear on the most current file for sales. Okay, and that's it. In the next video, I will talk about how we can make these queries work if the files are shared in Dropbox or in other cloud system, so that everyone opening the file is able to run the queries properly. So stay tuned, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you soon.